The broadcast is brought to you by students of Hilo High School. KVIKS Media.
Good evening. You're looking live at the Hilo High Gymnasium for today's matchup between the Hilo High School Vikings and the Keaau Cougars. My name is Keaau.
And my name is Landon.
And we will be your commentators for this broadcast. Invite your friends and family to tune in at hilohigh.org/livesports. If you are watching on YouTube or Facebook, please like and share this video. Follow us online at Hilo High Athletics on Instagram and follow our broadcasting crew, KVIKS Media, at KVIKS Media on Instagram.
We'll also like to thank YK Hawaiian Volcanic Waters Kakua Initiative Program for supporting KVIKS Media at this broadcast.
So, Landon, your first time.
I just got added.
I now have a friend.
Yeah. You were all alone. You know, I decided to join you because what are friends for? What
for real?
What are friends for? Oh,
balls. On the court right now is Hilo High School getting ready, getting warmed up.
Getting fired up for their next game. Do you think they're going to win?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm pretty... you seem really confident they're going to win. What if the Cougars win? What the...
Well, if the Cougars...
Oh, wait.
If the Cougars win, good for them.
Good for them. I'm just like, you sound
That'd
like...
be really good.
You're sounding like you're giving a participation award.
What? No.
Kind of. But
both teams.
But they seem determined. They seem determined to win. And so that all the teams seem determined to win to this game.
Last game, JV won. Clean sweep.
Yeah.
Winning both.
Huh?
About 55 seconds left on the clock.
Until the next big game against...
I hope it's game.
Is it?
I don't know. I hope it's game. It's either game or they're going to switch off.
I mean,
warming up.
They're switching off to varsity.
Yes.
Varsity is coming in hot. But Hilo High is gonna...
Who knows? It's anyone's game. Volleyball.
And volleyball's all about fun. Having fun is the greater purpose of the game.
Volleyball, it's really anyone's game. Because you don't know when the ball's going out of bounds.
And it's so fast.
It goes by very fast.
Yeah, and it's so... It's great. It's so... Oh my god.
What? Oh, hi. Playing some bangers.
And...
that is time.
Time to play the game. Okay. Here we go.
Time to start for the girls' varsity.
We announcing the starters for the Keaau Cougars. Wearing number 6, Coco Hunt. Number 11, Jada Lee Keaau. Number 12, Alexis Irvine Kai. Number 13, Madeline Smith. Number 16, Nadia Kane. And number 20, Kiani Kaoku. Head coach, Stuart Borges. Assistant coach, Kamaleo Rances. Paulo Santos, Makamai Kalali and Tiffany Kaeo. Keaau High School Girls Volleyball. Now, the home team, the Keaau High School Vikings. Wearing number 1, Ile Niva Alani. Number 7, Paulo Vena Iona. Number 9, Victoria Irene Wassman. Number 10, Felico Kealoha. Number 14, Kirsten Lee Faris. And number 15, Kamale Mani Awai. Head coach, Kalinani Kahananui. Assistant coach, Carla Cabales, Aldo Kando, Uli Cabales Quintani, Eden Stanley, and Lino Kake. Keaau High School Vikings. Again, the spectators, the officials officially, the players playing, and cheer Aloha.
Time to start off the varsity.
They seem pumped up. Yay.
I'm very pumped up.
I'm very pumped up as well. It's a fun game. It's a fun game to watch. We got this. Hilo High. And first ball goes to the varsity Cougars.
Starting up to the service line, number 11, Keaau.
And
She serves it over the net.
Hilo blocks it. And oh.
First point of the game going to the Vikings. Now serving for the Vikings. Number 3, Chartran. She goes and serves it over. Cougars with a nice receive, getting it back over to the Vikings. Back over with a very powerful hit made from, I believe, number 10, Kealoha. But just too strong. So going another point. Oh, that's a point to the Cougars. Number 20, Kaupu, serving for the Cougars.
Number 11. Oh.
Vikings. Both teams keeping the ball up in the air. Back over Keaau with just a little bit of a too strong of a hit. Giving another point to the Vikings. Coming in for the Cougars, number 4, Capano.
Number 13.
Luisa. Serving for the Vikings. Cougars receive it. Oh, just a bit short of the net. Cannot get the ball back over. Vikings with a small 2-point lead. Luisa up again, up to serve. She serves it over. Bit of a little mistap. It's another point to the Vikings.
Number 12, Maya Robello. Oh, and Lucia again serving.
That is an out. Point goes to the Vikings. Luisa up again, serving.
Luisa hits it strong.
Cougars with a rocky receive, get it back over to the Vikings. Vikings with a powerful hit. But Cougars could not get the ball back over, giving another point to the Vikings. Let's take a look at that replay. Luisa up again. Too strong of a hit. That is an out, giving a point to the Cougars. Now serving for the Cougars, number 6, Hunt. She serves it over, gets it over to the Vikings. Vikings get it back, and that was an in. Cougars could not get that ball. Point going to Hilo.
Hilo going in strong. Number 10, Keaau
Kealoha serving for the Vikings. Vikings get the ball back over, and that is another in.
I think it's an out.
No, that was Hilo. That's something that you got to be very careful on, is watching if the ball will go in or out.
Don't need to this.
Number 10, Kealoha serving again. She serves it up and over. Can I get it back over to the Vikings? Vikings just a bit short. Point going to the Cougars. Keaau up to serve for the Cougars. Ball went a little bit to the right, causing an out. And that is another point for the Vikings.
And number 15, Awaya serving up.
Gets it over the net.
And Yola.
Very strong hits from the Vikings. The Cougars get the ball back over to the Vikings. Another strong hit. Cannot get to the ball. Cougars cannot get to the ball in time. Giving another point to Hilo. Let's look at that replay.
We serving up. And hits the net.
Just a bit short.
Giving
another point
to the Cougars.
Number 16, Kane, serving for the Cougars. Up and over. Vikings receive it nicely. They get it back over to the Cougars. Vikings keeping that ball up. And that
Going
is another
strong.
Point.
To Hilo.
Hilo
Hilo.
with a little lead so far.
Wiseman serving up for Hilo High.
Wiseman serves it. She gets it over to the Cougars. Cougars receive it nicely. Hilo High getting it back over with another strong hit, but that unfortunately wasn't out. That was a beautiful hit made by the Vikings there. Let's take a look at that replay. See who made that hit.
Number 10.
Number 10, Kealoha.
Kealoha.
Number 3, that is a very long name. Cougars can get the ball up in the air. I believe they could not get that in a 3-tap. Giving another point to the Vikings.
Number 6, Ilani? Evie Avalani serving, and
That was an out on Hilo.
giving 1 point to the Cougars. Yay, Cougars!
Score is currently 12 Vikings, 6 Cougars. Keaau serving for the Cougars. She gets it over. A little tap made by the Vikings.
And keeping up in the air.
A nice,
Ooh.
strong hit.
Wow.
Keaau tried to get the ball back over. Just a little short. There's another point to Hilo. Currently leading. Number 3, Shortran. Served over. Cougars.
Cougars keeping it high in sky, and that is an out, I think.
Yes.
It is an out.
Giving points
to the
Vikings.
Vikings. 3, Chartran.
Shortran.
Serving up. And
Ooh. A little psych.
Like for the Cougars, giving the
psych
Cougars 1 more point. Can they catch up?
Who knows?
7-14, they could.
Keaau up to serve for the Cougars. They get it up and over.
And
but just a little out. Giving another point
to the Vikings.
Substitution, Cougars number 4, Vikings number 13. Number 4, April Keaau.
Oh,
Number 14, Christian.
wait.
Lisa serving. Number 15.
Number 13, Louisa serving for the Vikings. They get the ball over. Ooh.
And they hit. And
Just short of the net. Ball falling back onto the Cougar side. Giving another point to the Cougars.
number 13, Louisa serving up. Strong hit over to the Cougars. And they made the point.
With a touch. They get the point.
And the point goes to Hilo High. Get that point.
Lisa up again serving for the Vikings. Cougars get the ball back over with a tap.
And Vikings.
Strong, powerful hit made by the Vikings. Cougars got the ball back over, but too strong of a hit made by the Cougars, giving another point to the Vikings.
Louisa serving up again.
Gets it over the net.
And blocked by the Cougars. And that is a
Out. Giving a point
to
the Vikings.
the Vikings. Yeah, the Vikings. Yeah, they're serving. Serving up again is Louisa. Louisa. Serving strong to get blocked by the Cougars. Received by the Cougars.
Both teams keeping the ball up in the air, and that is an out.
Giving the point to the Vikings. Geez, this is a harsh game. 7-20.
Vikings with a 13-point lead right now. Just skimming the net.
And
Ball
receiving
gets back over.
ball to the Cougars. And
Nice receive from the Cougars.
to Hilo. Hi. Keeping the ball in the air. keeping the game hot. On its feet. And point goes to the Vikings.
Cougars could not get the ball back over the net.
Giving them a whopping
21-7.
Serving up Luisa. And hits the net. Giving the point to the Cougars. Serving for the Cougars.
Serving now, number 9, Kokuban.
Serving hard and received by Hilo.
Strong hits from the Vikings.
Keeping the ball off of the ground. Keeping the game very, very interesting.
Strong hit made from the Vikings.
The point goes to the Vikings.
Vikings with a tap.
Keaau serving up. Receiving the ball. And
a strong hit.
Point goes to the Cougars.
The
Cougars.
I believe so, yes.
Can they make a comeback?
Keaau Cougars serving for the Cougars. She serves it over the net.
And gets to receive by the Hilo. Keeping the ball. Hilo gets over the net. Cougars receive over the net. And
point Cougars.
Cougars. The Cougars are now determined to win after the big disadvantage they have. Number 5.
Keaau up again, serving for the Cougars.
And
he serves it over the net. Vikings receive it.
Hard hit for the Hilo High.
Powerful hit.
The point goes to the Vikings. Serving again, number 15, Awe?
Why? Cougars get the ball back over the net with a little tap.
Determined to get this ball over the net. Gets received by Hilo. To only hit the
with
net.
A little tap.
And the Cougars get this point.
Serving for the Cougars, Kane gets it up and over. Vikings receive it nicely, get it back over to the Cougars.
Cougars receive and
Cougars
hard hit.
Tap it over.
Tapping it.
Cougars fighting.
And
Cougars get the ball over.
Get the point.
With a little bit of a miscommunication error made by the Vikings. Point goes to Keaau. Kane up to serve for the Cougars.
Nice hit.
She serves it over.
With the Hilo High receiving. Cougars seem determined. And get the point.
That was an in for the Cougars. Point going to the Cougars. Number 16, Kane up again. Serving for the Cougars. She gets ready.
It's
She's
hard
ready.
and
She gets it
over
over.
the net. Hilo High receives and they get the point. Vikings
Serving for Hilo High School, number 9, Wassman. She serves it over. Keaau gets it nicely back over the net. Nice hit made by number 8,
KVIKS get
Alameda.
one more point, and so set win for the Vikings.
Vikings win. First set of this game, the varsity game. 13-25. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So how was it, Landon? How are you feeling?
Pretty good, honestly. Staying confident.
Both teams did very well.
Very, very.
A lot of what you notice is
How fast it is.
yes. You also have to be very good at looking at where the ball is going to end up. Because you never know if it's in or out.
And remembering the names is a little quite hard, too.
And then what else you have to look at is the net.
And the referee. I'm sure the two teams are going to go at it at their hardest in the next game. Teams are warming up.
There's about a minute left until our second set of our city game.
Getting the team spirit on.
Who knows if Keaau will pull through and win this set, or if Hilo
will win.
30 seconds left on the clock. Both teams.
So how do you think this game is going to go?
I think it's going to go very good.
Very good to both teams?
Yes. Teams are doing good, keeping the ball in the air.
Keeping things exciting.
Keeping everyone on their toes on who's going to get the point. About 10 seconds left. Keaau getting ready. Already back on the court. And Hilo High School just finishing their break.
The game is on.
Both teams getting ready on the court.
Looking fired up to play. Go teams.
Starting off, we have number 4, Santos, serving for the Vikings. She gets it over. Cougars receive it and get it back over, but with too strong of a hit.
Ooh, getting it to the Vikings.
First point of the set goes to the Vikings. Santos up again. Over. Cougars throw it back over. Vikings with a little tap. But Cougars were able to receive it and throw the ball back over.
Ooh, and the hard hit of Vikings,
Giving them the second point.
giving them a 2-point advantage.
Santos up again.
Ooh, and giving,
Ace to the Vikings, giving them another point. Santos up again. Let's see if we can get another point. Ooh. Spoke a little too soon. It's
and that is an out.
every time. It's every time I say that. Giving Cougars the point. Serving for Cougars, number 16, Kane. She serves it over. Vikings receive it very nicely. They get it back over with a strong, powerful hit. Cougars could not receive. Giving another point to the Vikings. Let's look at that replay right there.
Strong hit, strong hit.
Strong hit made by number 10, Kealoha. Number 3, Chartrand, serving for the Vikings. She gets it over. Cougars. Ooh. Just a little short from the Vikings. Giving a point to the
Sure
Cougars.
tried hard though.
Serving for the Cougars, Kokubun. She gets the ball over. Vikings receive it very nicely. A strong hit from the Vikings. A strong hit.
And
Ooh. That point will go to the Cougars. Let's take a look at that replay right there. Strong hits from both teams. Kokubun serving again for the Cougars. Over. A strong hit back to the Vikings, fighting to keep that ball up.
and hits the net.
Just short of the net, giving another point to the Vikings.
Fierce game though. Very fast.
This game seems to be going pretty good.
Vikings gang have a 2-point advantage.
Serving for the Vikings, number 13, Luisa. She serves it over. Cougars receive it. A strong hit from the Cougars. A tap over. Ooh, and that was an out.
Gives them the point to the Vikings.
Number 13 up to the service line again. Luisa. Serves it over. And that was an misread by the Cougars, giving the Vikings another point.
Yeah. Viking signs getting spirited up, while the Cougars are feeling determined to win.
Number 13, Luisa, up again. She goes up to serve over the net. Cougars get it back over to the Vikings. Vikings, another strong, powerful hit, and that is an in.
For the Vikings, giving them a 5-point lead.
5-point lead so far. But again, you never know.
Never know. The Cougars could catch up.
Luisa up again once more. She's ready to serve. It's over. Ooh.
And a soft hit. Giving the points to the Vikings.
Let's take a look at that replay.
Good hit.
Number 13, Luisa up again, serving for the Vikings.
A little too hard.
And that was an in. Out? Or was that an in? Oh, that was in. Giving a point
to the Vikings.
Once more.
This game is getting fired up. Luisa again, serving.
Luisa up again. A bit of a mistap from the Cougars.
Giving
Hilo
Vikings
another point.
Tough game, tough game.
Luisa serving again. She gets it over, and that is an in. Another misread by the Cougars.
Giving them a 7? No. 9-point advantage for the Vikings.
Luisa again. Man, with her serves.
Probably the strongest hitter.
That is another point towards the Vikings.
And we are on break.
That is a timeout called out by, I believe, the Cougars.
Cougars are...
Hilo now with a 10-point lead in the second set.
But
how are you feeling?
Pretty good, pretty good. But Cougars seem more determined now that they could do.
Who knows?
They can do it.
They could bounce back.
They could bounce back.
I think a lot of it right now is misreading where the ball is.
Yeah.
Communication. No one's there to catch the. No one's there to receive the ball.
The Vikings seem spirited up. Spirited up.
Cougars back on the court. Vikings just breaking 3 seconds before clock runs out. And that is our timeout.
Luisa again hitting.
Vikings up with the serve. She hits it over the net. Oh, but that was an out. Point going to the Cougars. Serving for Keaau, serving for the Cougars. Nice block made by, I believe that was another miscommunication. Let's look at that replay.
In for the Vikings.
That nice block made by Cougars.
Someone different. Number 10, Kealoha. Serving up.
Kealoha goes to serve. She gets it over the net. The Cougars, they get it back over the net with a nice tap. And that ball goes out of bounds on the Cougars.
And point goes to the Vikings.
Let's take a look at that replay.
Strong hits from both teams.
Number 10 serving up again, Kealoha. She goes to serve. It's up and over. Keaau gets the ball. Ooh, Keaau could not get the ball back over. Just a little short, giving another point to the Vikings.
Yeah.
Kealoha up to serve once more. She gets it over and serves. Ball is staying in the air.
Both teams feeling confident.
Cougars get the ball back over to the Vikings. Vikings with a strong, powerful hit, and that is an in point going towards the Viking. Let's take a look at that replay.
Going in.
There was a strong hit made by number 9, Wassman.
Strong plays for both teams.
Serving number 10, Kealoha. She gets it over the net. Cougars get it back over. Ooh.
But
with a bit of a miscommunication error, I believe.
And the Vikings can get over the net. Point goes to the Cougars.
Ooh. Serving, no, number 3, Ili Vailani. not rotation error. I believe it's called a rotation error. I don't remember. Made on the Cougars.
But point
Going to the
Vikings.
Serving for the Hilo, number 11, Tandol. She's getting ready.
Getting fired up.
Whistle has been blown. She gets it over. Cougars receive it. Cougars send it back over to the Vikings. With a little tap made from the Vikings.
Ooh, and the miscommunication continues.
It was a little psych, actually.
I have a lot to learn, huh?
Watch the replay. It doesn't look like the ball was going to go over the net, but it did. Number 3, Ili Vailani serving for the Cougars. A little bit of a miscommunication error from the Cougars. Point going to the Vikings.
Giving them a 13-point advantage.
Serving for the Vikings, now number 9, Wassman. She gets the ball over. A little bit of a mistap. Ball didn't go where it wanted to go. That gives an ace to the Vikings.
All the Vikings need to do is win 5 more.
Wassman.
Cougars could catch up.
Wassman going over. Cougars getting it back over. Cougars keeping the ball.
And Cougars gained a point.
Let's take a look at that replay.
Cougars coming in strong with their spirit.
Serving for the Cougars now, Keaau. Serving it over. Vikings receive it nicely. They get it back over with a nice strong hit. Cougars attempt to get it back over. Vikings. Nice play from the Cougars, getting it back over the net. Strong hit.
And point goes to the Vikings. Big brain plays for both
watch
teams.
That replay. Nice play, getting the ball back over from the Cougars, but just a little mistap. Serving for the Vikings, number 4, Santos. Ball is up. It's over back to the Vikings.
They try to psych them out.
Nice save from the Cougars, getting the ball back over to the Vikings. Vikings not being able to get the ball back over to the Cougars.
Giving the Cougars one more point to their victory.
Let's take a look at that replay there. Serving number 16, Kane, for the Cougars. She gets it over. Bit of a miscommunication made by the Cougars, giving Hilo another point. Serving for the Hilo Vikings, number 3, Chartran.
Getting it over the net, receiving by the Cougars.
Vikings keeping the ball high in the air.
Hard hit from the Vikings, giving them the point.
Chartran up on the service line again. She gets the ball over, nice and clean, but that was too strong, causing the ball to go out of bounds.
Giving the point to the Cougars.
Serving for Masaoka coming in for the Vikings. Number 9 serving for Cougars, Kokuban. Vikings at the ball. Back over. Hard hits for both teams. It's back over the net. Vikings with a little tap back to the... Ooh.
And with a little bit of a miscommunication, the Vikings earned the point to this game.
Vikings need 1 more point to win the next set. Let's take a look at that. Oh, they did play the replay.
Luisa serving again.
Luisa goes up to serve.
Getting it over the net. Receiving it by the Cougars. And with a little miscommunication, point goes to the Cougars.
Vikings with still a 14-point lead right now. Serving number 11, Keaau. It's up and over. Vikings get it back over. Cougars
could not get it back over the net. And the Vikings earn the point and win the
They
set
win this
match.
set. So, currently, the Vikings have won 2 sets. That was the game.
Games from both teams.
Cougars,
Smart plays.
Cougars did not score as much points as they did in the first round, or first set, but that's okay.
They tried their best, and that's all it is.
Both teams putting up great fights, though, honestly.
Yeah. Their spirit was high, on fire at least.
Teams are switching sides once more. 2 more minutes until set number 3. I believe if the Vikings win this set, that is a clean sweep.
And Vikings win for the night.
That is the end of varsity. But if Keaau wins, we'll
go on to the next.
We'll go on to the next set. Who knows?
Who knows? What do you think? What do you think is gonna happen?
I don't know. Keaau, I think, starts off strong at the beginning.
Yeah. And then the Hilo High Vikings pick it up.
They pick it up very well.
Very.
Lots of powerful hits.
And lots of sneaky tricks. Can you see all those Sykes? On both teams, too.
Seconds left on the clock until set number 3. Look at those coaches coaching. I like at the beginning they say like let the coaches coach, officials officiate, and players play. Cougars, they're ready. There's about 20 seconds left on the clock in this break. Cougars are ready.
Seem fired up for this next game.
5 more seconds until everyone is back on the court. And that is time.
Vikings and Cougars are now getting on the court. Seems like the Cougars are now serving. Number 11
Cougars will start off this
with
set. Number 11, Keaau. Whistle has been blown. Let's go.
Cougars get over the
over.
net.
Viking strong, powerful hit.
And
First point of this set already going to the Vikings. Now serving for the Vikings, number 2, Santos. She's ready to serve. Ball gets over the net. Cougars receive it. Just a little bit short.
cannot get over the net.
It
And
hit.
the Vikings get the point.
Santos serving up again for the Vikings.
Hard
And
hits.
it's over. Just skim the top of the net.
And the Cougars accidentally hit the net, giving the point to the Vikings.
Santos serving again. She's ready. And it's over. And
Received by the Cougars.
Cougars, nice save there.
Going
Ooh,
strong and
bit of a miscommunication there.
giving the Vikings the advantage of 4 points ahead.
Giving it 4-0 right now.
4-0-4.
Santos up again. Let's see.
Makes it over the net.
Gets it over. Cougars get it back over. Viking keeping the ball up in the air. Nice strong hit by the Viking.
Psyching out the Cougars, giving the
Let's
Vikings.
look at that replay. Nice hit by Kealoha there. Santos serving again. She gets it over. Cougars receive it. Ooh, a tap by the Vikings. Vikings hit, and that was an out, giving Cougars their first point of the set. Coming in for the Cougars on the service line, Keaau. Whistle's been blown. Ball is over.
Vikings receive, get over. And
Don't know what that is,
don't really know what
but
happened. But
that point
goes to the Cougars. Now serving for the Cougars. Number 4 again, Keaau. Keaau?
Keaau.
Keaau.
Serves. It's up and over. Vikings get it with a strong, powerful hit, but giving the points to the Cougars.
Vikings.
Oh, Vikings. Serving for the Vikings, number 13, Luisa. Gets it over. A bit of a mistap made by the Cougars. The point's going to go to the Vikings. Vikings now currently with a 8 point.
7.
I mean, but the thing says 8.
Oh.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Back, Vikings. Get
Going in strong.
Nice hit from the Vikings. Okay,
This hit from not knowing.
Let's take a look at that replay.
Nice psych out for the Vikings. Hard hit.
Number 13 up to serve again. Luisa. It's up and over. Cougars get the ball. Back over. Nice save made.
Get the save. But the Vikings accidentally.
Let's take a look at that replay. So you see the Cougars get it over.
And you see the Vikings get it under.
It's a bit of
giving the Cougars
so too close to the net situation.
1 point.
Serving for the Cougars, Ili Vailani. She gets it over. Point goes to the
Vikings.
Now serving for the Vikings, number 10, Kealoha. She up and serves it over. Cougars receive. Vikings get it back over. Ooh. With a tap, the point goes to Hilo.
Okay, Vikings coming in strong.
Kealoha serving up for the Vikings. Once more. She gets it over. Nice, strong, powerful hit. With a weird
another
receive.
Miscommunication. Or
that was a weird receive, I would think. Kealoha up to serve.
3-11.
Again. She gets it over. Cougars get it back over. A little psych.
A little fake out.
Cougars back.
Get over.
But that is an out.
And it gives the point to the Vikings, giving them a
very huge lead.
9-point lead.
11. No.
9.
Oh. Number 10, Kealoha up to serve again. She gets it over. Cougar is not able to receive the ball in time.
Giving the point to the Vikings again.
Another point for the Vikings.
Over the net. Kealoha serving. Ooh, and a late miss.
That point goes to the Cougars. Serving for the Cougars now, number 5, Kahiaku. She's getting ready to serve.
Getting
Whistle
fired.
is blown. She serves it over the net. Ball goes back to the bit of a mistap made by the Cougars.
Giving the point to the Vikings.
Now serving for the Hilo High Vikings, Tandle. She gets it over.
Received by the Cougars. And a weird miss.
Point goes to the Vikings.
Giving them a huge advantage in this game.
Tandle up to serve again for the Vikings. She gets it over. Whoa. Cougars receive it. Get it back over. Vikings.
Yeah.
Strong, powerful hit. Back over to them.
A little miscommunication.
Let's take a look at that replay. But point goes to the Vikings.
Seems like there was a little miscommunication going on there.
Number 11, Tando up again. She ups and serves it. They get it over. Cougars get it back over. Hilo, back over. Strong, powerful hit. Cougars could not decide who was going to go for that ball. Look at that replay right there. Hilo with their strong hits.
And their strong advantage. But the Cougars could come back. Who knows?
Number 11 again, Tandil up to serve. Serves it over.
Oh. And point goes to the Vikings.
Cougars could not get the ball, receive the ball.
Cannot decide.
Number 11, Tandil serving up again for the Vikings.
Oh. Don't know what happened.
Point will go to the Cougars? Question mark? Cougars. Cougars seem to have the ball. Serving for the Cougars, number 16, Kane. She goes to serve. The ball is over. Hilo receives it. Cougars keep the ball up. Vikings
feeling confident.
Smashing the ball.
And with their hard hits, gives them another point.
A point.
Serving up next, number 9.
Wasman. Wasman getting ready to serve. And it's up and over.
Cougars receive it.
Cougars get it back over.
Vikings try.
The Vikings fighting hard to get it
over the net. A little.
The ball came back over. It's like
look
at that replay.
A little slip up from the Cougars, giving the Vikings another point.
Wasman up to serve again for the Vikings.
Gets it over the net.
Over.
And
ball going back and forth.
And
Cougars could not get that ball back on the Hilo High territory, giving another point to the Vikings.
Giving them a strong advantage.
Number 9, Wasman up to serve again.
Makes it over the net and received by the Cougars.
A bit of I believe that might have been a miscommunication error from the Vikings.
Giving the Cougars another point.
Now serving for the Cougars, number 6, Hunt. She gets up to serve, and it's over. Hilo receives it. Back over to the Cougars.
The Cougars could not reach it in time, giving another point to the Vikings.
Take a look at that replay over there. Serving now for the Vikings. Serving now, number 4, Santos. Up and over. Ooh. And that is an ace made by number 4, Santos. Score currently 23 Vikings, 26 Cougars. 6 Cougars. Number 4, Santos, serving up again for the Vikings.
Getting ready. Whistle blown.
Whistle has been blown. And it is up and over.
Received
Cougars.
by the Cougars.
Get it back over to the Vikings. Vikings
Strong
back
hit.
over to the Cougars. Can Cougars keep up? Ooh, a little tap.
And the point goes to the Cougars. Double tap from the Cougars.
Serving for Cougars. Keaau. It is over. Ball is in the air. A little bit of a tap made by the Cougars.
And hits the net for the Vikings,
A little bit of
giving the point to the Cougars. Miscommunication?
I believe so. Keaau up to serve again for the Cougars.
Gets it over the net. Received by the Vikings.
Cougars getting the ball back over to the net, to the Vikings. Nice,
Strong
powerful hit made by the Vikings, but the Cougars were able to receive it. No one was there by the net. Giving it a point to the Vikings. Let's take a look at that replay. Look at that strong hit. Vikings need one more point to win the set.
A little slip up from the Cougars.
Number 2, Chartrand. Oh no, sorry. Number 2, Santos. Up to serve. She gets it over.
Vikings just need
Cougars
one more point.
Get it back over.
The Cougars are going in strong. And there it is.
That is
it. 25 points for the Vikings.
Let's look at that replay real quick. The winning
Point.
very strong hit made by number 10, Keaau. Keaau with some very strong hits.
Yeah. Vikings going in strong. And Cougars going in great.
Both teams did very well. Very impressed. Strong hits, kept the ball up and going.
Going back and forth. It was a fun match. It was intense.
Final score of the game. Hilo with a nice sweep of 3-0. Thank you for tuning in to the broadcast supported by Waikio Hawaiian Volcanic Water.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Hilo High School. Follow us on Instagram at KVIKS Media on behalf of our broadcasting crew. Thank you for watching again. I'm Landon.
And I'm Keaau. And remember, folks, once a Viking,
Always a Viking. Aloha!
The broadcast is brought to you by students of Hilo High School, KVIKS Media.